Did you know that each and every one of us has an incredibly personal relationship with the moon? We just need to tune in. Knowing your moon type will help you unlock your natural ability to manifest. It will enhance your lunar connection and help you step into your own unique power. Today, I'm going to tell you about a quiz I've created, which you can do for free, to help you discover the most powerful ways that you are naturally drawn to working with the moon and how you can use this amazing power of yours to start to transform your life. Welcome to the Mainly Moonology podcast. I'm your host, Yasmin Boland, an award-winning astrologer and the Sunday Times best-selling author of books including Moonology and creator of the Moonology Oracle cards. My intention for this podcast is to help you understand how you can create your dream life using mainly Moonology, the moon, as your guide. Hey everybody, it's Yasmin here. Welcome to the podcast. Great to have you here. So let me ask you a question. When you look up at night and you see the beautiful moon in the skies, what is your reaction? Do you feel empowered? Do you stop to admire her beauty and appreciate the magical feeling she gives you? Do you release any troubles you have up to the moon, knowing that the moon is divine? Or do you feel just tranquil and centered? Okay, so this is actually the first question in a quiz that I am running right now to help you to discover your moon type, okay? Once you do the quiz, you are going to find out whether you are someone we would call a magical manifester, a gratitude giver, a radical releaser, or a magical meditator. Now, some of you might have done this quiz before. We ran it about a year ago. Might be a good idea to do it again. See if you get the same result. So I thought what I would do today in the podcast is talk about these 4 types of moon types that we have identified. And I'm just going to say, if you can hear any building work going on, that's because our renovations are finally happening. So you'll have to forgive them. All right, so let's talk about one of these possible outcomes. You might be someone who manifests by the fact that you are a grateful person, you are a gratitude giver, okay? If you come out as a gratitude giver, I think it's fair to say that you were born quite lucky because it means you've been born naturally grateful. People will often talk about gratitude as the secret ingredient that people don't know about when it comes to manifesting, because we all think it's a question of, let's close our eyes and let's imagine what it is what we want and feel it in our body and so on. And that is true. That is really an important part of the process. But it's also giving gratitude actually has this magical thing where it Deepak Chopra taught me this. It basically gets your ego out of the way. And once you get your ego out of the way, by being grateful, for example, that is when you start to naturally manifest. Okay? When you go into a state of gratitude, you actually will attract more things to be grateful for. Okay? And just a little tip, if you think, I could be a gratitude giver, that might be my secret manifesting power. Just so you know, the first quarter moon and the last quarter moon, which take place between the new moon and the full moon, and then the full moon and the new moon respectively, they are the perfect time for you to do your gratitude practice. Although, I actually personally, the way I like to do it, we do it as a family every Friday night. We have a little drink and a little nibble, and we talk about the week and we talk about what we are grateful for. So you can do it either way. Okay, another possible outcome when you do the quiz, and another possible kind of way that you manifest with the moon could be that you are what we call a magical manifester. Now, if that's you. If you come out as a magical manifestor, if you think you're a magical manifestor, then actually what it is that you embody the spirit of the new moon. And the new moon, of course, is the time where magical people have traditionally made their wishes and sent their intentions out to the universe. On some level, if you're a magical manifestor, you know in your heart that we are all here to create. In fact, you probably resonate with the idea that the world is a school of manifestation, and you probably have some kind of innate magic about you. Maybe you're already great at manifesting, and if you're not really yet, if you think, I've still got a bit of a way to go with that, that's fine, because once you identify yourself as a magical manifestor, it's going to be easier for you to see how to work with the new moon, how to create your reality with your thoughts and emotions, and how to really harness these powers. One of the best things you can do for yourself is grab a list of the 12 new moons for the coming 12 months, put the dates in your diary, and just make sure that you tune in every single new moon. It's the optimal time in the lunar cycle to manifest dreams for everybody, but especially for you if you turn out to be or resonate with the idea that you are a magical manifestor. I'm just going to interrupt the podcast to let you know here and now how you can find out what kind of moon manifestor you are, what your moon type is. It's very simple. All you have to do, it's free as well, is just go to www.mmquiz. That's M for moon, M for manifesting, quiz. www.moonmessages.com/mmquiz. Take the quiz. Find out what kind of manifestor you are. What is your secret moon manifesting power? Once you know that, you'll be able to use it. Good luck and enjoy. All right, so the third type, maybe this is you. If the first two have kind of like, yeah, maybe not. What about this one? Maybe you're kind of a full moon type of manifestor, and that's the one we call the radical releaser. You're intuitive, in touch with your emotions, and ready to create space for something amazing in your life. Okay? Does this sound like it might be you? If it does, then you're probably someone who feels very connected to the full moon. So if you love that time of the lunar cycle, then quite possibly you are what we call a radical releaser. One of your magical powers is that you know that we are not really as in charge of life as we think we are, and that once a month we need to surrender it all to the divine at the time of the full moon, when the goddess is at her strongest, beaming down on us, and you know that letting it all go, surrendering it to the divine, radically releasing it, actually makes space for whatever it is that you want to create in your life. So if you are a radical releaser, then what you need to do is you need to make sure you work with all the full moons, okay? And make sure you do that thing where you release any upset, any negativity, any fear, any self-doubt that you have about your ability to manifest. You can replace it with gratitude. That's something I explain in my book Moonology, that you at the full moon, let it all go and replace it with gratitude. But also understand that that is your magical manifesting power. If you come out as a radical releaser, it's your ability to do what Robert Holden told me about this word kenosis, which I've been talking about ever since. It's to do kenosis, to empty yourself out of your will and fill yourself up with your higher self's wishes for you, or the divine's wishes for you, but you are divine. So it's, okay, full moon, that could be you. And the last outcome of the full moon types that we identified when we were trying to work out how people manifesting, the last one is a lovely one, and it's called being a magical meditator, okay? A magical meditator. So if you're someone who's calm, at one with the universe, and ready to get spiritually in tune with the moon, then you'll probably come out as a magical meditator. So these people, meditation, when it comes to manifesting, meditation is their secret weapon. So, as we say, it's not just about making wishes at the new moon. It's not just about surrendering at the full moon. It's also about holding the vibration within yourself throughout the month of what you want to attract. And if you're someone who can do that through meditation, that is a superpower. Meditation will help you release all the stresses of the day as they come, and then you can get rid of them as soon as they come, as soon as they go. And it helps you to raise your vibration so you can become a vibrational match to whatever it is you want to manifest. The other thing about meditation is it helps you release your grip on, I want this or I want that. Because when you're a magical meditator, you actually start to get to know yourself better, you get to know your spiritual self better, and therefore you're more able to kind of meet yourself where you are rather than kind of, having a grip. I've got to make this happen. You start to realize actually maybe something else is better for me. You start to really get in touch with what your higher self wants for you. As a magical meditator, you can deal with issues and move on. So there they are, the 4 potential types that we have identified, the 4 ways that people tend to manifest with the moon. You could be a magical meditator. Maybe you're a radical releaser. Maybe you're a gratitude giver, so you manifest through gratitude, your ability to feel grateful. Or maybe you're a magical manifester. All right, so if you'd like to find out, and I hope you would like to find out, please hop over to moonmessages.com/MM quiz. That's M for moon and M for manifesting quiz. Moonmessages.com MM quiz. The link is in the show notes as well. It's free to do. And once you do the quiz, you will be offered free access to my 3-part live event that I have coming up, which is called 3 Ways to Work with the Magical Moon. I'm going to be talking about how to bring abundance into your life. We're going to be running it around the time of the full moon. So we're going to do a really powerful release ceremony, which will be good for you, especially if you're a radical releaser, but for everybody. And just basically teaching you about how powerful you really are with the moon as our guide. So I hope that helps. I hope you're curious to find out what kind of moon manifestor you are. And I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Thanks for listening.